Good evening, everybody.
Good evening, sir.
Good
Good
evening.
evening, sir.
Good evening. So, voice is clear properly? Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Okay. So, we were discussing a very important chapter, ordinary differential equation, और इसमें आपको बिल्कुल ही कंफर्टेबल रहना है. और मैंने आपको कई बार बताया, फिर से रिपीट करता हूँ कि दिस विल बी वेरी वेरी हेल्पफुल इन योर अदर टॉपिक्स ऑल्सो. सो यू हैव टू रीड इट इन दैट सेंस कि इसका एप्लीकेशन हमें अदर भी करना है, एंड डायरेक्टली क्वेश्चंस भी इस चैप्टर से आते हैं. ओके, सो आई स्टार्टेड विद सेकंड ऑर्डर डिफरेंशियल इक्वेशन. इफ यू रिमेंबर that that was having this form, d2y by dx2 plus p dy by dx plus qy is equal to some r. And I told you this p, q and r, if they are some functions of x only, then we will call the equation as linear. This is not linear of first order. Actually, linear and non-linear is a general concept. So this is linear of second order. And if otherwise they will be, the equation will be non-linear. Non-linear ordinary differential equations. So whatever equations we discussed last time, they were of linear. They were linear in nature. But there are equations which are non-linear also, right? So I will take one example. I want to write actually y double dash y and plus y dash square is equal to 0. Please see this equation. So this equation is a non-linear equation because you can see I will divide it by y. So you can see the coefficient of dy by dx will be some function of y. Can you see that? Y double dash plus 1 by y dash square is equal to 0. So because of this equation is non-linear second order differential equation. Okay. So there is a broad classification between the differential equations. You can broadly classify them as linear and non-linear also. लीनियर और नॉन लीनियर में भी हम ऑर्डिनरी डिफरेंशियल इक्वेशन को डिवाइड कर सकते हैं. और ये डिवीजन बड़ा ही इंपॉर्टेंट है because most of the equations we deal are in this domain, and if the equation becomes non-linear in actual situations, असली सिचुएशन में ज्यादातर इक्वेशन नॉन लीनियर हो जाती हैं और उनको डील करने के लिए थोड़ा सा कॉम्प्लिकेटेड मैथमेटिक्स की जरूरत पड़ती है, जो ज्यादातर अभी हम नहीं पढ़ते. जैसे क्लासिकल मैकेनिक्स में यू हैव सिंपल पेंडुलम and you take sine theta for a small angle is equal to theta. So the equation remains linear. But अगर मैं एक अगला टर्म भी ले लूं, theta cube by 3 factorial, then the equation will become non-linear, right? और फिर उसको सॉल्व करना काफी मुश्किल हो जाता है. कभी आप शायद पढ़ेंगे क्लासिकल मैकेनिक्स में, नॉन लीनियर डायनेमिक्स में, थोड़ा सा इंट्रोडक्टरी. ओके, so that's why this classification also should be clear to us. And एक और बात बताना चाहूंगा कि अगर हमारे पास ये सेकंड ऑर्डर डिफरेंशियल इक्वेशन है and suppose p q are constants, so it is a it is constant coefficient differential equation. अगर राइट हैंड साइड 0 है तो हम इक्वेशन को क्या कहेंगे?
homogeneous.
होमोजीनियस. और अगर राइट हैंड साइड नॉन जीरो है तो नॉन होमोजीनियस। ठीक है, तो अभी मैं अगर राइट हैंड साइड को 0 कर लेता हूं, बहुत सारे क्वेश्चन आप देखोगे प्रीवियस ईयर में, द राइट हैंड साइड इज इक्वल टू 0. So if I put right hand side is equal to 0, then you will get the solution like this. Please see it carefully. C1 y1 plus C2 y2. इस टाइप का सॉल्यूशन हमें देखने को मिलता है, एंड दिस इज, we will say y is linear combination of y1 and y2. Y is linear combination of y1 and y2. Why we see that? Why we say that? That it is linear combination. What does it mean? Can anybody tell? क्या मतलब होता है भाई linear combination का?
सर बाई वन को बाई टू की
Yes. क्या आवाज आपकी चली गई? एक बार फिर से बोलेंगे?
बाई वन बाई टू की फॉर्म में नहीं लिख सकते।
y1 को
बाई नहीं होगा बाई वन बाई टू।
ओके, आवाज आवाज ब्रेक हो रही, शायद आप ये कह रहे हो कि y1 को y2 के फॉर्म में नहीं लिख सकते, तो वो दूसरी बात है। उसका मतलब है y1 and y2 are linearly independent. उसका मतलब ये हो जाता है, ठीक है। दैट मीन्स कि हम ऐसा नहीं होगा कि 3c1 3y1 इज इक्वल टू y2 हो जाए। linearly independent means you can't write y2 by multiplying it with a constant and that becomes equal to y1. Example देख लेते हैं। Example is, suppose it is x and e to the power x. So they are linearly independent because it will never happen that x will become some constant times e to the power x. It will never happen. Okay. So they are linearly independent. Clear है भाई?
यस सर।
Okay. So एक इसमें बड़ी इंटरेस्टिंग सी बात आपको देखने को मिलेगी, that when this right hand side is equal to 0, then you have written solutions and you are saying that any constant c1 and c2 and c1 and c2 will be subjected to initial conditions or boundary conditions, है कि नहीं? जो c1 और c2 हैं वो कहां से कैलकुलेट करेंगे? इट विल बी सब्जेक्टेड टू सम इनिशियल कंडीशंस और बाउंड्री कंडीशन। सो देखो, if you put y, it will also follow this equation. If you put y1, it will also follow this equation. If you put y2, it will also follow this equation. So all of them will follow this equation because right hand side is equal to 0. All all of them will follow this equation. तो ये एक बड़ी इंपॉर्टेंट बात है। y, the linear combination of y1 and y2, y1 itself and y2, all of them, if you substitute, you get answer is equal to 0 because they all will follow this equation. अब इस बात को समझाने के लिए I must take one example. So मैं एक बहुत ही सिंपल सा एग्जांपल ले लेता हूं। Let me take an example. Y double dash plus y is equal to 0. Suppose this is the equation. Y double dash plus y is equal to 0. Okay. Can you compare it with my oscillator equation that I told you yesterday? I mean in last class, previous class. This can be compared, na? Yes.
Yes.
d2y by dt2 plus 2 gamma dy by dt plus by ky. 2 gamma by m, na? No. 2 gamma is okay. Here it is omega naught square, I guess, if I remember it correctly. Yes.
Yes, sir.
And this was equal to 0, right? एक बार copy खोल के देखो, last class में I have discussed it. So this you can compare here, that this term, the damping term is absent and the restoring term is present. Can you see that or not? So this is also some equation in which only restoring term is present. Please see. ये बात समझ आ रही है भाई? Because ये dy by
Yes, sir.
dt वाला term यहाँ absent है. So that means gamma is 0. So no damping. But omega naught वाला term यहाँ present है. Okay? And incidentally that is equal to 1. So you can always compare such equations with this general equation of harmonic oscillator. Okay. So if I write the solution, how I will write? I will write d square plus 1y is equal to 0. Correct? And d will be equal to 0 plus minus iota. Yes? This is the root. Now root is complex. So the solution will be given by y is equal to e to the power 0 t a cos t plus b sin t. So I hope that आपको ये याद होगा कि ये सम अल्फा प्लस माइनस आयोटा बीटा के फॉर्म में लिखा हुआ है. करेक्ट? सो ये हो गया e to the power 0 e to the power alpha t a cos beta t plus b sin beta t. Okay? So what is y is here? What is y1? It is cos of t. Okay? And what is y2? It is sin of t. So आप एक बार जरा फटाफट चेक करना सभी कि y will also follow this equation, y1 will also follow, and y2 will also follow. Please check this. Check it once. All of the three will follow this equation. So एक बार जल्दी से चेक करना. Y will follow, y1 will follow, and y2 will follow. All of them will follow this equation. Right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
देखो देखो जरा कर रही है.
Yes, sir.
So that linearity property we have done. So irrespective of the constants, ये constants क्या आने वाले हैं? Because y1 और y2 में तो हम constant छोड़ के लिखेंगे. And you can also see that this y1 and y2 are linearly independent. y1 and y2 are linearly independent. Okay? So all this information is coming from this equation. And what type of solutions we will get? Can we guess the solution? In a general way, not a particular way, because this is general solution. This is general solution. Right? So this will be some combination of sine and cos, right? So I can write that this will be the solution, okay, in general. It will be sinusoidal in nature, and this will be y, and this will be t. बात समझ आ रही है ना? भाई ये कुछ भी होगा, तो it is some, this is some, we can say c sine omega t plus phi. कुछ ऐसा ही तो होगा ना? It will be like this. So ये sinusoidal curve बनेगा, and depending on the boundary condition it will shift here and there, और इसका magnitude amplitude will be different. That will depend on the boundary condition, subjected to boundary condition. But in general I can write it like this. Please see this carefully. Okay. अच्छा, एक और चीज यहाँ पे मैं क्लियर करना चाहूंगा कि जो मैं कह रहा हूं ना कि दोनों सॉल्यूशंस होंगे और their linear combination will also be solution, that is only true for linear equation, that is not true for non-linear. Let me show you how. ये बात मैं कैसे कह रहा हूं, तो मैं आपको एक एग्जांपल देता हूं. मैं एक इक्वेशन ले रहा हूं, y डबल डैश y माइनस एक्स वाई डैश is equal to 0. Suppose I am taking this equation. This is a non-linear equation because function of y is coming as a coefficient. क्या आ रहा है? function of y आ रहा है. ठीक है. अब मैं क्या कह रहा हूं कि इसका सॉल्यूशन मैं आपको बता देता हूं कि अभी मैं इसको सॉल्व करना नहीं सिखा रहा. आई वॉन्ट टू टेल यू समथिंग एल्स. ओके, सो आई एम टेलिंग यू दैट the y1 and y2 that will come out of this solution, write those values. That value is y is equal to x square and 1. Suppose they are the solutions of this equation. पहले तो चेक करो, देखो are they solutions. y is equal to 1 तो होगा ही because derivatives हैं, they will become 0, right? And what about x square? So double derivative, it will become 2 into x square minus x, single derivative 2x. Yes, correct. It is following the equation. But what about the linear combination? Let me write it as 1 plus x square. देखो जरा ये follow कर रहा है क्या? Is this following? समझ आ रहा है भाई सबको क्या बात हो रही है?
Yes,
Are,
sir.
are you able to understand?
Yes, sir.
So substitute this. What is y double dash? It will be 2 y 1 plus x square minus x into y dash 2x, that is not equal to 0.
Two.
So in the case of non-linear differential equation, it is not following. Yes or no? So this equation was non-linear differential equation. So in that case, that linearity is not followed. So linearity को ये मत सोचना कोई universal बात है. Linearity is not followed here. In this case, it is not followed. Okay? ठीक है भाई?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So with all these basics, now we can actually enter, और जो differential equation हमने ली थी, I can actually solve that. एक और लेता हूं, पहले एक बात और समझा दूं, फिर हम लोग रैंडम क्वेश्चंस की तरफ आगे बढ़ते हैं. एंड दैट इज y डबल डैश प्लस y इज इक्वल टू 1. पहले तो मुझे बताओ विच कैटेगरी दिस इक्वेशन विल फॉल.
Sir, linear equation.
सॉरी, दिस इज ऑर्डिनरी डिफरेंशियल इक्वेशन, सेकेंड ऑर्डर. यस, लीनियर, करेक्ट, नॉन होमोजीनियस. ये सारी बातें हैं या नहीं है, बताइए. यस और नो.
Yes, sir.
सो इज दिस फॉलोइंग, चेक करो. इज y1 फॉलोइंग? y double dash plus y is equal to 1. Is this following? सभी लोग करके देखो.
Yes, both are following.
Both are following.
Yes, sir.
And if I write y is equal to some say y1 plus y2, I mean some constant, some a y1 plus b y2, something like this. So this should also follow, na?
Yes, sir.
No, because that was true for homogeneous. This is non-homogeneous. So jara put karo, put this value, you will see that it is not followed. Put this value quickly. Everybody should participate. Is this following? This is
No.
following. This is following. Is this also following?
Sir. No, sir.
So linearity property restricted हो गई. For what equations? Linearity property is restricted. For what equations?
Linear
Non-homogeneous.
Linear,
homogeneous.
homogeneous, right? Linear and homogeneous. Otherwise, we will not talk about this linearity property. Okay? Is this okay? So अब आप समझ रहे होंगे कि for very simple equations we can tell these things. Otherwise, हमारे ऊपर control नहीं है कि what type of solution will come out. Okay? So this property that if y1 and y2 are solutions, the superposition principle is working, the superposition or linearity is working, that is only for when right hand side is equal to 0. Okay? Clear हो गई ये बात? अब थोड़ा सा हम लोग क्वेश्चंस करते हैं. जो अभी मैंने डिफरेंशियल इक्वेशन लिखा था, I will take the same differential equation, y double dash plus y is equal to 0. But this time I will take some boundary condition that y0 is 3 and y dash 0 is minus 0.5. Suppose these are the conditions. So this time I will be able to write the particular solution, not the general solution. चलो कोशिश करते हैं. So ये तो हम लोग निकाल चुके थे. ये बताना जरा. D square plus 1 is equal to 0. So what was D? D क्या था? Plus minus iota. So y क्या बन जाएगा? A cos t or x, whatever you want to write. ठीक है? Plus B sin t. Now put the boundary condition y0 is 3. So 3 is equal to A. Y dash 0. So y dash पहले calculate करो. It will become minus A sin t plus B cos t. And y dash 0 is minus 0.5 is equal to B. So we got values of A and B. So then we have solution y is equal to, bolo bhai, 3 cos t and
minus 0.5 sin t.
minus 0.5 sin t. So this is my solution and we can plot it. This is sinusoidal in nature, so we can always plot it. So what will be the plot? How it will look like roughly? Not exactly. At t is equal to 0, we will be getting some value 3.
Yes, sir.
Right? And then, so it is sinusoidal in nature, right? So it will go somewhere and then again come back, then go somewhere, then again come back. It will be going like this. This will be y roughly. This is 3 and this is t. So roughly I can plot this. Okay. and y dash 0 is slope is minus 0.5. So if I plot the slope of this line at 0, that means here, so that slope has to be minus 0.5. So that means that line will be negative. Okay. So ये सारी informations निकल के आ रही हैं. तो क्वेश्चन बड़ा सिंपल है, बट जो whatever we have to learn from it, ये हमें बहुत सारा काम आने वाला है. Okay. So now I will do more questions, and I have already told you what is happening with different roots. तो अब हम ओपन हो चुके हैं. राइट हैंड साइड अगर 0 है तो मैं मानता हूं कि आप आराम से उसको सॉल्व कर सकते हो. इफ राइट हैंड साइड इज 0, you can think about solving the equation. Okay, so let me take another equation. Okay, and इस बार मैं ले रहा हूं, just a second. y डबल डैश, सभी लोग ट्राई करेंगे, प्लस y डैश माइनस 2y is equal to 0, and y0 is 4, y0 is 4, and y dash 0 is minus 5. Okay, this is the differential equation. So let us solve it together. Which category it will fall?
second order homogeneous differential.
तो हर क्वेश्चन को सेम वैसे ही देखो, तभी आप डिफरेंशियल इक्वेशन में, मुझसे बहुत सारे स्टूडेंट्स बाद में बोलते हैं कि सर मैं कंफ्यूज हो जाता हूँ, मिक्स हो जाता है सारा. वो मिक्स इसलिए हो जाता है क्योंकि आप बिल्कुल बस जो टॉपिक पढ़ाया जा रहा है बस उतनी मेमोरी रख रहे हो. फर्स्ट ऑर्डर चल रहा है, पता ही है भाई फर्स्ट ऑर्डर है. दैट इज प्रॉब्लम विद एवरी सब्जेक्ट. यू हैव टू जनरलाइज ऑलवेज कि पूरे ही टॉपिक खत्म हो गया, क्या पूछा गया है, किस टॉपिक को बिलोंग करता है, कौन सा केस है, कौन सा फॉर्मूला है. सो यू शुड सी दैट इन एवरी क्वेश्चन, वेदर इट इज सिंपल और इट इज टफ. हर क्वेश्चन में हमें उन बातों का ध्यान रखना है. तो अगर मैं इसको देखूं तो मैं देख रहा हूं भाई सेकंड ऑर्डर है, लीनियर है, होमोजीनियस है, दिख रहा है ना ये सब. कोई बात नहीं, इस पे अप्लाई करो. डी स्क्वायर प्लस डी माइनस 2y इज इक्वल टू 0. ठीक है. क्वाड्रेटिक इक्वेशन माइनस बी प्लस माइनस अंडर रूट बी स्क्वायर माइनस 4ac अपॉन 2a. So this will become minus 1 plus minus, it will be 3 na, 3 by 2, correct. So what are the roots? Minus 1
2.
plus 3. So 1 and minus 1, it will become minus 2. So what is the solution by? Which category it will fall? First of all tell me. It is real and distinct. कैसा है? रियल है और डिस्टिंक्ट है. सो व्हाट विल बी द वैल्यू ऑफ y? बताओ भाई. इट विल बी c1 e to the power x plus c2 e to the power minus 2x. Correct?
Yes.
Now apply the boundary conditions. y0 is 4. So 4 is c1 plus c2. And y dash 0 is minus 5. So first of all, write y dash, it will be c1 e to the power x minus 2c2 e to the power minus 2x. So y dash 0 is minus 5. So it is c1 minus 2c2 is minus 5. Correct? Subtract this. So it will become 9 is equal to, subtracting this, it will become 3c2. So c2 will be equal to 3. ठीक है. c2 की वैल्यू कितनी हो गई? 3. और अगर c2 3 है तो c1 कितना हो जाएगा? 1. So what is your solution? बताओ भाई. C2 is 3,
Y
C1 is
equal
1. What is our solution? So it will become
y
y is equal to e to the power x minus 2, 3 to the 6, na? 6 e to the power minus 2x. So एक बार
Sir,
जर
plus 3.
सर प्लस का 3 होगा.
14y, not y dash.
oh sorry plus 3 e to the power minus. So we have again y, y1, y2. Check करो जल्दी से. All three will follow the equation. And this is linearly independent. Y1 and Y2 are linearly independent. Y1 can't be written by some constant times Y2. So that's why they are linearly independent. Correct? Is this okay?
Yes sir.
So it is e to the power x plus 3 e to the power minus 2x. Okay? So can we guess how the plot will look like? थोड़ा सा guess कर सकते हैं क्या? क्यों भाई? At y is equal to 0, what is the value?
4.
4. So it will start from 4. We are calling it x. और फाइनली तो देखो क्या होने वाला है. x की वैल्यू बढ़ती जाएगी, ये टर्म बढ़ता जाएगा और ये टर्म छोटा होता जाएगा. बट अल्टीमेटली ये तो बढ़ता ही जाएगा ना. बोलो भाई.
Yes sir.
सो लॉन्ग रन में तो मुझे बढ़ता हुआ ही दिखना है. बट शॉर्ट रेंज में it will be something like this. In long run, it will keep on increasing. Okay, because if you see when x is very large, when x is very very large, you can see y is just e to the power x, because second term will become 0, no problem. So this area is clear. But when x is small, suppose x is small, it is less than 1, then we can make some guesses. कैसा दिखेगा? Then y is equal to, इसको लिख देता हूं 1 plus x plus dash dash dash, and this I can write 3 into 1 minus 2x dash dash dash, right? When x is very small, x square is neglected. अब ये approximations is very very important. बहुत जगहों पे काम आता है. Okay? So what will happen? It will become 1 plus x plus 3 minus 6x. So it will become 4 minus 5x, right? क्यों भाई? तो यहाँ पे it is a straight line with negative slope. Can you see that? This part. At x is equal to 0, this line is 4. But it is having slope minus 5. That means a negative slope. So negative slope line is like this. Positive slope line is like this. ये तो पता है सबको ना? This is negative slope. This is positive slope. And intercept is given. Intercept is y एक्सिस पे कहां कट करेगा, ये भी गिवन है. तो इसलिए ये शुरू वाला पार्ट नेगेटिव स्लोप का होगा एंड फाइनली इट विल गो अप. सो वेरी वेरी नाइस थिंग. एक बार ध्यान से देख लो. दिस अप्रोक्सीमेशन इज वेरी वेरी हेल्पफुल थ्रू आउट, एंड आई हैव डन इट व्हेन द वैल्यू इज वेरी वेरी लेस देन 1. सो इस डोमेन में मैंने डिस्कस कर लिया. इस डोमेन का मुझे पता है, इसलिए आई कैन गेस द ग्राफ. ओके, प्लीज सी दिस. Any doubt, feel free to come in. कोई डाउट है तो आप आराम से पूछ सकते हो. ध्यान से देखो. Is this okay?
Yes, sir.
Okay. एक और क्वेश्चन करते हैं. अच्छे से समझ आ रहा है भाई सबको?
Yes, sir.
तो हर
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
केस में. अच्छा, इसका यहाँ पे हम मैक्स मिनिमा भी देख सकते हैं ना. दिस पॉइंट डेरिवेटिव करके निकाल सकते हैं. ओके. So when you take problems from good books, हर प्रॉब्लम कितनी भी सिंपल दिखे, but that will teach you something always. So I have already told you that I will take questions from Krzik and Erfkin. So the concept clarity and everything is very, very good in that. And I think I have shared you with the folder of books.
Yes, sir.
Okay. किसी ने देखा था या देखा भी नहीं भाई? मैंने उस पे आपको दिया था. ओके. चलो.
Yes, sir.
ओके. सो अभी मैं एक और क्वेश्चन ले रहा हूं एंड दैट वी विल डू टुगेदर. फटाफट सबको करना है, साथ साथ में ही सीखते जाना है. मैथमेटिकल फिजिक्स के लिए अलग से टाइम नहीं लगाना है, बिकॉज हम लोग को बहुत सारी चीजें और भी पढ़नी होंगी. तो ये क्लास में ही ये लर्निंग रखो. y डबल डैश प्लस 6y डैश प्लस 9y is equal to 0. Okay, this is the equation. And yes, just solve this. Okay, so d square plus 6d plus 9 is equal to 0. Okay, and what will be the roots?
Minus 3, minus 3.
Is it d plus 3 whole square?
Yes, sir.
So d is minus 3, real and equal. याद आया? मैंने आपको एक
Yes, sir.
केस बताया था, real and equal. So y will be equal to c1 plus c2x and e to the power minus 3x. अगर आपको याद हो, I told you when roots are equal, we will write the solution. And this type question has been already asked in NET exam. The roots were real and equal, and you have to apply this. So what is y1 and y2 here? Can anybody tell? What is y1 here?
E to the power minus 3x.
E to the power minus 3x, two independent solutions. And y2?
X e to the power minus 3x.
X e to the power minus 3x. So these are two independent solutions. You can see that y can't be written as some constant times y2. This can't be done. Okay. So this is the equation, and this is the solution. Okay. So one more question. Y double dash plus y dash plus 0.5y. लिखना जरा. Or let us do it quickly. Y double dash plus y dash plus 0.25y is equal to 0. And this time the conditions are also given. Y0 is 3 and y dash 0 is minus 3.5. So let us do it quickly. And again, we will plot this. Okay, chalo, karte hain. Let us solve this. Everybody, do this. Y double dash plus y dash plus 0.25 y is equal to 0. And what type of equation we will get? D square plus d plus 0.25 is equal to 0. Find the roots quickly. Roots पता करिए.
minus 0.5.
D is equal to कितना है? Minus
0.5.
same. Equal roots.
Yes, sir.
So it will become y is equal to c1 plus c2x and e to the power minus 0.5x. Okay. Y0 is 3. So 3 is equal to c1. Y dash 0 is 3.5. So y dash is equal to first function derivative of second plus second function derivative of first. Now y dash 0 is minus 3.5. So minus 3.5 is equal to 0 put karo. It will become minus 0.5 c1, right? If you put x is equal to 0 and plus c2 like this. So c1 we already know is 3. So what will happen? Minus 3.5 is equal to minus 0.5 into this.
सर उल्टा कर दिया सर. माइनस 0.5 C2 होगा प्लस C1.
क्या कह रहे हो?
C2 के साथ x का मल्टीप्लाई है तो माइनस 0.5 C2 प्लस C1 होगा सर.
तो मैंने फर्स्ट फंक्शन डेरिवेटिव ऑफ सेकंड
वैल्यू जहां पर पुट की है सर वो.
वेट करो. माइनस 3.5 इज इक्वल टू, तो ये तो 0 हो गया, तो यहाँ c1 हो जाएगा.
ओके सर, गॉट इट.
ठीक है सर.
वाह भाई. So c1 is 3 and plus c2. So what is c2 is equal to? This will become minus 1.5. इस तरफ जाके प्लस में हो जाएगा. It will become minus 2. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So how the solution will look like? Solution will look like this. Y is equal to 3 times minus 2x e to the power minus 0.5 x. This is the solution. एक बार देख लो ध्यान से. See it carefully. Is this okay? Okay. Let us
Yes, sir.
let us now plot it. ये पार्ट तो क्लियर है ना भाई सबको? Okay. So let us now plot it. Okay. So if I plot it, again I will follow the same rule. I will follow this rule that at x is equal to 0, it is given that it is 3, right? So it will start from 3. क्यों भाई? And then what I will do, I will see that what is happening at the value when x is small, right? And then I know that for large value of x, what is going to happen? बात समझ आ रही है या नहीं? एक बार जरा सॉल्यूशन को मैं मिला लेता हूं. I want to see that if it is okay. 3 minus 2x e to the power minus 0.5x.
Right.
Okay. So that is okay. Huh? So ये बाहर है ना? It is like this. Okay. So now please see. At x is equal to 0, the value is 3. It will start from here. And at x is equal to infinity, this term will become 0. E to the power minus 0.5 infinity. This will be 0. So ultimately it has to go to 0. What is happening in between is very important. So please see that when x becomes 3 by 2, then this term will become 0. Bolo bhai. So at 1.5, when x is this 3 by 2, then because of this bracket, it will become 0. So it will be coming like this, and it will become 0 here, right? And it will not be a straight line. Please remember, because exponential term is also there. So it will be falling like this, and then it will go like this, and finally it has to come to this, because finally it has to become 0. So graph will be something like this. So initial stage, when x is very small, I can say that y will be 3 minus 2x into, if x is very small, this will be 1 minus 0.5x, right? The exponential thing will be square terms I can neglect. And then it will become 3 minus, ये कितना हो जाएगा? 1.5x and minus 2x and plus x square. So again x square I will neglect because x is small. So it will become approximately 3 minus 3.5x. So that means align with a negative slope. So it will be coming like this. Can you see that? This line is when x is small. And it will cut here because we can see that x is equal to this. And then it will become, it will go to negative values because x is continuously increasing. So whole value will become negative. And finally, when x will start dominating, the exponential value will take it to this. So now my homework is, what is the value of this x naught and what is the value of this y naught? This is your homework. Okay. बात समझ में आ गई भाई? Everything is clear?
Yes, sir.
Clear to everybody? Okay. So I'll stop here. So keep practicing, keep doing the questions, same questions again. I'll be giving you other questions also to solve. But first step is to do all the questions from the class. Okay. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir.